runner at first now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Just getting started here in Philly. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Joshua Mata. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Joshua Mata.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That misses, 2-0. Hard hit ball to second. Correa is up with it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now.
Jimmy Rollins.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he misses, 2-1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Go it down, you'll get the strike.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third.
Into the box, Ted Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
And that's in there, 3-1. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Left fielder,
Carlos Beltran is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Judge has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Andre Dawson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Cueto pauses. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Aaron Judge. They'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
There to get it is Junior, and that's the first out. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Francisco Lindor.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That's
Ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate. That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
And that's in there, base hit. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Second baseman, Carlos Correa.
Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Wilson Contreras is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Ready on 0-2. Throw over to third here, and he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Ready on 1-2, and he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Catcher, Joe.
First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Mendez will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, George Brett. Into the windup and the pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time.
2 balls, no strikes.
As he misses for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And here comes Junior.
Ken Griffey Jr.
High in the air into shallow left center. Martinez there to put it away for round number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Noah Syndergaard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Brett rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Ready for another chance. Joshua Mata, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. 2 out here and a runner at second. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. Ready with the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Correa scoops it up. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out. Now at the plate, Johnny Cueto. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Johnny
First pitch of the at-bat. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. The windup and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Jose Abreu. He singled his last time up. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mata is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Ted Williams. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Ted Williams.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here it comes on 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And the pitch on 2-1. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. And a fastball just a bit up. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The next 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Left fielder, Carlos Beltran.
First pitch on its way. Carlos Beltran is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Fouled back. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
He walked the first guy. Now you're sitting here 3-1. You have to get your pitch to hit. Don't let him off the hook.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Mendez giving chase. He's got it one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in to try it again, Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Scooped up on the backhand. To second for 1. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just a 1 out.
Third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. George Brett is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacob Mendez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jacob Mendez.
Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a ball 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Runners on the move for second. This is line to left. Beltran makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. Now a throw to first doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here, you at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And Junior will make. So digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Noah Syndergaard. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Joshua Mata. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Cueto's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Left fielder. J.D.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run. This offense has to get going.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Heading out toward shallow right. Griffey waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready now, Wilson Contreras comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game. That's why he's having such great success. Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Mata ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. Ready once again, Jimmy Rollins. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jimmy Rollins.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-1 home to Rollins. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in once again, Ted Williams. Couple of walks for him thus far. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Abreu is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carlos Beltran.
First offering on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Cueto sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Coming to the plate now, Andre Dawson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez onto the grass. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Johnny Cueto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Right side. To his right, Williams. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ryan Braun will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Here's the 1-1. And, a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Center fielder, number 11.
Ready once again, Jacob Mendez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Rollins into shallow left. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And Junior will need to track this down off the wall now. The runner scores from second. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And they're not going to get him. It's a 2-out triple. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And he struck him out. His 7th. Chad Green enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take. Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Mendez racing back. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple. Stepping in, George Brett. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Mendez on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third. Riding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run score. This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Popped high in the air, calling for it. Abreu makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? Noah Syndergaard. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, here's one of those dreaded situations. It's 2-0 to American League pitcher. You have to make him swing the bat. He doesn't get many opportunities to swing, and right now he's not getting much opportunity either.
Joshua Mata would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Lifted the other way out to left center, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Correa. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 40.
Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there, 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand.
Ouch, that one hit him. Settling in now, Chad Green. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Jackie Bradley Jr. will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Bradley Jr.
And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position. With 1 away. From the stretch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting, third base.
So striding in, Jose Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped up. Back behind second. Mata is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Felipe Rivero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Joshua Mata is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Mata.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mendez is right there, 1 down. Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. In now, Ted Williams. A couple of walks for him thus far. And that one stayed up a little high. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time. So striding forward now, Jose Abreu. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
0-2.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Here's big Aaron Judge. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Syndergaard has got it, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Beltran. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. A fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Fouled back. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And now pitch on the way. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And a swing and a miss that time by Beltran, and he's set down on strikes for the first out.
Center fielder, number 10.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Andre Dawson stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. Looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
Number 7.
So here's Joe Mauer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Francisco Lindor.
And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1-1, here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Knee high, he barehands it. It's there, and he's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Into the windup and the pitch. J.D. Martinez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
Barehanded on the move. Here's Carlos Correa now. They'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Charlie Morton.
Now pitching, Charlie Morton.
Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Pitches in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Oh, and he serves this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in. A base hit. The throw to the plate. And they'll apply the tag, and he is cooked at home. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. The throw will go to third, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Kenley Jansen gets the call here as he'll try. Men on third with 2 down. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Pitch is a ball. And the tying run is in to score from third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, George Brett, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Third baseman, George Brett.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Lindor is there for it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Ken.
Right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
First pitch coming, here it is. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Calling for it, Judge. 2 gone. Standing in now, the pitcher, Kenley Jansen. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. It's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to do really.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Felipe Rivero. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Looped out towards short. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. So striding in, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tapped out in front of home. On to first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here. So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Dawson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Joshua Mata. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Raisel Iglesias comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops, ball 1. Now it's 2-0. Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. Stepping up to the plate, Jimmy Rollins. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And the runner back. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Runner's going. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And now they've got him in a rundown. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Speed pitch, and it stays outside. Ball 3. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. He pulls this one into right. Judge back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
First baseman, number 9.
Into the box, Ted Williams. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on it. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
2 out, nobody on. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Lindor is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more base. Ready for another chance. Jacob Mendez on the night. He's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he's retired 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Francisco Lindor will be next. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And this is swung on and missed, and the 11th inning is not going to plan here. There are 2 away. Francisco Lindor is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit hard to short. Rollins has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Carlos Beltran. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Carlos Beltran.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Here's the first pitch. Andre Dawson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Now the 2-0. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in a former batting champion, catcher Joe Mauer. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Sean Doolittle comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Now the 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Joe Mauer is dealt with for the first. Edwin Encarnacion will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Tyler Clippard takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on. And a fastball just a bit up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 1-0. Fly ball off the straightaway right. Judge will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And they will not get him at third. He's in there with two away as the winning run. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, two gone. And here comes Junior. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Billy Wagner trots in from the bullpen here. He inherits a tough spot with two on and two away. Mike Trout will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and two gone here. Skied into straightaway right. Judge moves over, and the inning is over. Here's J.D. Martinez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
J.D. Martinez.
Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for the ball.
Yeah, if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Mata is right there. Throw on to first. Two gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball is looked at for strike two. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that'll get down for a two-out single. So the two-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Standing in now, the pitcher, Billy Wagner. So with two away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. On the ground up the middle, backhanded. They'll whip this one to first in time, and digging in for his second at bat, Kenley Jansen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. George Springer will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. In there, and it's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Misses, ball two. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Ball three, the nine-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the nine-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that's off the left field wall. On his way to second is Springer. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Ready for another shot now, Joshua Mata. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out. Striding in once again, Jimmy Rollins. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Pitch misses low. The throw down in time, and he is nailed at second. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Aroldis Chapman takes the hill now to begin the... Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Leading off for the Cyclone.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
Ramirez.
Pitch on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Beltran has a read on it. One away.
Edwin Encarnacion.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That's such a tough pitch to lay out. Nice job of hitting right there. The reason it's tough because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls the string on it. Nice take.
Fastball Didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Ready once again, Jacob Mendez. Here's the first pitch. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Takes a knee-high fastball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And, a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Here's big Aaron Judd. He went down on strikes last time up. And the changeup was way low that time. The 1-0. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here.
Now the 2-0. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, Ted Williams. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a the 1-1 pitch. The high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. Hit on the ground to third. Ramirez is there. One there. On to first. A double play. So a runner at third. 2 men early. And that'll bring in a former batting coach, Victor Martinez. Will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. smoke toward third. Right to Ramirez. Roll on to first is going to be in time, and that means 13 innings won't even. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get. Goose Gossage is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Number 41.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Victor gives the sign, the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Williams has room in foul territory. 1 out. Here's Carlos Correa now, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Just a tick behind for a strike. A windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw gets him, 2 down. So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Billy Wagner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll just. Edwin Encarnacion now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman.
Wagner really bringing it now. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. First offering on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. 0-1 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Mendez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The pitcher number 50.
Standing in now.
Goose Gossage.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mendez is there to make the catch, and that means we've got. Now to the plate, Billy Wagner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Billy Wagner.
In there for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So striding in, Jose Ramirez, trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball, but man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Chopped foul wide of first. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Rollins. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Joshua Mata. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1. Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Striding in, Ted Williams. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Jason Grilli gets to pitch in this one after all as he answers the call in the 15th inning. There goes Rollins. Pitch inside the throw. And it is too late as Rollins is able to take second here. The 1-0. Here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Rollins heads for the plate. And at long last, the winning run is across to score. And he throws it away.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors.
Daytime here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Justin Verlander gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
No, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he sends it on the ground to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
You're talking about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Mata ranging back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And to score, the runner from second. Now 2 runs have scored. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple.
And this is a dream start of an inning for the guys at the plate and a nightmare for the pitcher and the defense. No outs, runner at first and second, and he just ropes a triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
Here's Melky Cabrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Now, how do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
I think the key to this game is you got to string hits together. They've got a nice lineup, and if they can continue to put the pressure on one guy to the next guy, just keep adding on the hits, they're going to score some runs.
Here's Todd Frazier now. His line against Justin Verlander, a 3 for 12 line. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald's strike zone is pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with him. There's not a whole lot of flash, but you just want him to be consistent, pick one side or the other. That's where guys get frustrated.
Hey, that's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
1-1. Here it is. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
1 out and a runner on third. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So here is Avisail Garcia. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Brett Lawrie waits on deck. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The 3-2 one more time, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Digging in now, Brett Lawrie. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, Matt, the big thing I'm looking at is how many pitches he's already thrown here in the first inning. He's got a high pitch count. So if he continues like this, we're definitely going to see a bullpen game.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. Verlander ready with another 0-2. And a strike three called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's Cody Ashe. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Kinsler is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The White Sox lead it 2-0. Jose Quintana, a Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
And striding in is the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. Two and 0 pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. What's going to be the key for them today, HR?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Now here's the pitch. Jose Iglesias is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
On the ground up the middle, in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, comes in with 15 hits in 43 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Into the windup and the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Quintana's ready. 0-1 on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Now another 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on to the second inning here at Comerica Park. And the White Sox are out in front, 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Omar Narvaez. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Narvaez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he is in there safely as he starts the second with a double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
In now, Charlie Tilson, as he rips it on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Tigers. And I'm looking at Nick Castellanos. You know, this guy was a top prospect in high school, and everybody knew he was going to be a solid big league player because he always had that cannon arm at third base. Still makes all the plays, and he's got the big league arm now in the big leagues to show it off.
Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And that misses 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Schwarber.
And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. H, what do these guys need to do to get a win in this one?
Matt, this club's just got to get on the board early. When they get out and score early and put the pressure on the other team, they have a great chance of winning games. I think that's the key to this one here.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, as you know, Matt, most people in the game call him Patty. In the past, I've seen a couple pitchers wonder where they miss, but he usually rewards them for making good pitches.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Nope.
And that misses 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Just hung in there on that one. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Ready with the 0-1. The pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Runners on first with one down. That misses. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now another 1-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
That was aggressive pitching and bat at that, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it. Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
2 out with the man at first. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Set. Here's the 3-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Coming to the plate now, Addison Russell. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a little blooper to center. Coming in is Blackman, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
1-1. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses. Ball 2. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Wilson Contreras would be next. He pulls this one into right. Zobrist is on his way home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. From the stretch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Right side hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. And the last 3 hitters have reached base safely here. You have to wonder whether he's going to be able to settle down here before it's too late. In now is John Jay, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 1-2. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone out in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cubs lead this one 4-0. Tommy La Stella is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
He had an ERA under 1 last year. That is just domination at its best. And I hope he's able to display that today, because we didn't come all this way to watch him pitch and not see him dominate.
Brett Anderson, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Brett Anderson.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Boy, that was a heck of an at-bat. Worked the count full. Pitcher thought for sure he'd be looking fastball. He got a breaking ball, stayed with it, and got the base hit. That's about as good as it's going to get right there.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
That's a ball.
And that misses for ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nobody out, runner on first. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Hard hit at third. Bryant's got it. Zobrist on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, clearly it didn't start the way they wanted it to. They're already down a bunch of runs, but what do? You play the same game. Try to manufacture, score runs. Let's try to win this inning, the next inning, chip away at that lead until you get right back in the game.
Here's Nolan Arenado. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here, too. 3-1.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Into the box now, Carlos Gonzalez. His prior history versus this arm, he's gone just 2 for 13. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
At the plate, Ian Desmond, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
A 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Two and two count. Here it comes. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets fouled. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard towards center. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Chris Ryan. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And now a pitch on the way. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Man, that ball was smoked. I don't even know if he had time to react. That ball went right by him and was landing in the outfield before he blinked.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's got a high pitch count. We're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance, and it's gone into the bleachers. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
The second baseman.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. One now to Zobrist. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
All right, here's how the Rocks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Addison Russell. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 home. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning.